Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to do something fun. I thought it'd be kind of cool if I did a get ready with me while I answer some of your questions from my chemical peel video. So if you're interested in, getting some of my feedback or answer some of the questions or watching me do my makeup, then please keep watching. So I've already gone ahead and did my foundation. I do have some hyperpigmentation that I'm not like super comfortable just being like super close to the camera and showing it off. So I did do that off camera, but I am still using the Milk Makeup foundation. My color has changed though. I'm using the color Bisque now. And actually I should be using a color like one shade lighter than this because I'm quite pale right now. I haven't really been outside because, you guys all know what's going on right now. So next step is my concealer. I use the Tarte Shape Tape and I'm in color Medium Honey. So one question that I got a lot on the video was, what was the cost of the peel? I have my mirror down here, so if you see me looking away, that's what I'm looking at. The peel was $300. I did go to a plastic surgeon's office, and then they have their own like master skin esthetician there. So, it is a bit pricey, but I would say that VI peel itself, it ranges anywhere from $300 to $400. Where it starts to add up is when you do the peel more than once, which actually that's kind of the point of those kind of chemical peels, is to, do them on a consistent basis, and then you can actually see better results. So I'm just blending that in there. Before I put my powders, I like to do like a quick hydrating spray. So like I mentioned in one of my get ready with me's, I do use rose water. This is just rose water and then a little bit of distilled water to kind of like dilute it. So next I'm going to use a little bit of blush. I'm using the MAC Beauty Powder in Shell Pearl. It's a really pretty pink color. The next question that I saw a lot was, did I leave the house during my peel? And the answer is no. I did not leave the house for 7 whole days, which at that time wasn't too uncommon for me, but that's another video. I wouldn't say though that like everyone has to do the exact same thing. The days that you start to peel is really on like day 4. So if you plan it out correctly, you're still fine day 1 through 3, Don't mind this brush. This brush it's been through a lot, okay? But I have to put a little bit of blush on my eyes and then just a little bit on my nose. And all the products I'm using, I will link down below for you guys. Don't mind this bonnet, by the way. I just came on camera with a bonnet, didn't even address it. I have braids under here. I did single braids. Yeah, I just have them under here to kind of keep them from getting frizzy. So the look that I'm doing on my eyes, I actually did this look a few months ago. I had like a little mini photo shoot at home, and I did this really pretty like mauve color on my eyes and on my lips. So I just want to try to recreate that again. I'm going to be using this Naked 3 palette from Urban Decay. Throwback, I know, but listen, I don't do... Look what I just did. I don't do that much eyeshadow, to be honest. These are the colors. They're very neutral. I feel like they're very good, like, everyday colors. This palette comes with a brush. I actually use the brush that it comes with and then this other kind of, like, fluffy brush. I'm going to start out with this color, Nooner. It's a really pretty, like, brown, pink, mauve color. And then I'm just gonna go right over my lid. Okay, so next question was it worth the cost? Now, I kind of just like mentioned it a little bit earlier. I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. It wasn't worth the cost. It really wasn't. I was quite impatient when I was going to get that VI peel done. I was like going on this trip and I wanted to have like really nice hyperpigmentation free skin. So I kind of like rushed through the whole thing and I'm like, oh, okay, $300, like I'll pay for it, I'll do whatever. But like I said, like with those peels, you have to be consistent with doing them. You're not going to see results after one peel. You see very minor results, but I would say you probably have to have like 3 to 4 of that specific VI peel to really see results, to really see your hyperpigmentation go away and like your face to have that kind of glow. Next, I'm gonna take this color Limit. It's a really pretty light pink. And I'm just gonna go over my lid here in the middle. Next, I'm gonna take this color Liar. It's like a shimmery, bronzy brown. And I'm gonna go over my crease again with this. Keep in mind, I don't really do eyeshadow, like I said. I just kind of like wing this whole thing really and just like make it come together. I also got a lot of comments on the video that, oh, not a lot, let me, Zuri, relax, okay? I got a few comments on the video, people saying that I look like Kehlani or I remind them of Kehlani. If I had $1 for every time somebody told me this, that girl is so beautiful and I really do think we look alike. I mean, really, like it's weird. I don't know. We have the same like features. She has really big eyes and I feel like we kind of have like a similar nose a little bit. Mostly it's the face shape. I want to say the face shape and the eyes, but she's a beautiful girl. I would love to meet her one day and it'd be cute. It'd be funny. It'd be funny. It'd be funny if we took a picture together. And I'm dipping in this color Trick. Again, it's like a shimmery, bronzy color. I kind of want that in the middle of the eye to make it like pop. Something else that happened in the process of me getting the VIPO was towards the end. Not towards the end actually, I think it was day 1. I was a little bit nervous about getting scarring on my cheeks from the peel because I had some like open kind of like, basically there were places where I just had picked my pimple and I was like kind of worried because I'm like, you know, I don't want this to like leave a chemical burn on my face. So I just want to go into depth a little bit more about that. Like I said earlier, I was like rushing to get the VIPO done. So I booked it, I want to say like a week into like my research. And then like probably, I don't know, probably like 4 days before the PO, I had like a session of popping my pimples, which is so bad. Like I have such a bad habit really of popping my pimples. Everything would be fine, my skin would be fine, I wouldn't have scars if I just would leave it alone, but whatever. So like 4 days before the PO, I popped my pimples and then, you know, they kind of like started to heal, they scabbed up a little. Then I went to go get the PO. I asked the esthetician, like, listen, you know, these are kind of like cuts on my face. Is it gonna be fine? He's like, yeah, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. He went over them extra with the PO. I was like, okay, whatever. In hindsight, probably wasn't the best idea, but to answer like the question that people asked, it didn't leave me with permanent scarring. What it did is it created a little bit of hypopigmentation. When the melanin is removed from the skin, it creates little like white marks on pigmented skin. I had a little bit of that for like probably a week maybe after the PO, but then it, you know, it just acclimated into the rest of my skin and it was totally fine. Lately I've been really into curling my eyelashes. It's something I never used to do before, but I feel like it kind of makes a difference. I bet y'all can't do this without making a funny face. I bet you can't. My face is getting a little bit greasy, so I think I'm just gonna put my powder on now. I've been using this Too Faced powder, Born This Way powder, and this color is, I guess it doesn't have a color. I guess it's just their translucent powder. I take a fluffy brush and just dip it in there. All right, next I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm gonna comb them out with this spoolie. And I'm still using this CoverGirl pencil. I actually bounced between this and this pencil right here. It has like a spoolie on the end. The brand rubbed off, so I have no idea, but I got it from Ulta, so I can check my receipt and I will link it below for you. My skincare routine, it consists mostly of The Ordinary products. I'm definitely gonna be filming a skincare routine very soon, which I'm actually really excited about because skincare has like, I don't know, it's just, I love makeup, don't get me wrong, I love makeup, but I love just fresh, clean skin more. And taking care of my skin, it's been something that really interested me over the last few years. So I think just making sure that like, sometimes you gotta do trial and error. I did years and years and years of trial and error. It's just kind of like seeing what works for you, and then when you find something that works for you, being consistent. That's obviously the hardest part, being consistent. The good thing about having all this time off is like I'm finding things that I really enjoy doing. I'm being consistent with my schoolwork, being consistent with my skin, being consistent with my family. You know, it's just being consistent in all areas of like my personal life. It feels really good, you know, and like I mentioned before, it's about trying new things, seeing what you like, seeing what works for you. So I kind of want to add a little bit of eyeshadow under my eye. I'm going to be using the same brush. I'm just trying to see which color. I'm going to take a little of this color Nooner. I actually want to go a little bit darker on the top. So I'm taking this shade, Dark Side, and I'm just gonna pat it on. Well, I think I should have wiped it off before I put it right on my lid. Girl, we made a mess. We made a mess. We made a mess. We have to clean it up. I'll get a tissue here and just kind of clean that up. I think we made it better, guys. So I'm gonna clean up the edges with a little bit of a lighter concealer. Then I just like to kind of angle it. Clean it up like that. Alright, so next I'd like to do my mascara. I bounce between these two. This is the Maybelline Great Lash. I've used this for so long and I love it. But then I found this one. This is the Lashtastic W7. So regarding chemical peels, I have not done another chemical peel since that VI peel. That was my first and only chemical peel. Now, I'm not adverse to doing them. I want to try out a new esthetician basically, and I haven't found a good place. But thankfully, you know, my skin hasn't been too bad. I'm the real problem when it comes to my skin. I'll get a pimple, like a little pimple, like a little whitehead, you know, something that will kind of dry up in a few days or go away on its own, and I choose to pick it. And obviously I know it makes it worse. Obviously I know it's wrong, you know what I mean? But I still do it anyways. And I don't know, I think it's like there's a deeper reason as to why it's like so hard for me to stop. But at the end of the day, the best thing that I can do, or like you can do if you also have an issue with hyperpigmentation, is to like prevent the pimple from happening to begin with. I never really thought of it that way. I'm like, oh, okay, pimples happen, they happen. I'm just someone who gets them. This is my life, whatever. So, you know, I just have to focus on stop popping them. But once you kind of reverse the entire theory, it's like you don't even have to worry about popping or picking or anything like that if you don't get it to begin with. So that's something that thankfully having a good consistent skincare routine has changed for me, really. This is my little trick. When I'm done with my mascara, I like to just close my lid. This really makes them like kind of big and fluttery, kind of like pulls it from the root, which just helps to like open up the eye. I'm gonna do a little bit of the bottom lash. One wrong move and this messes up all that beautiful concealer that you just put on. So I have a little bit of mascara on top of my lid. I'm just gonna get a Q-tip and wipe that off. Let's spray it a little bit. And then just kind of roll this over it. The trick, if you get mascara like on anywhere of your face that you don't intend to have it, is to let it dry first. Once you let it dry, it's so much easier to just kind of wipe it off. Okay, so the final step for me will be my lips. So this is an e.l.f. eye pencil brightening eyeliner. I'm gonna use it for my lips. Don't tell nobody. It's in black, but I just want to get a dark look on the edges. So trust me, it's gonna look crazy, but it's gonna come together, I promise. So I'm just gonna get the edges. I want to go a little bit under. Okay. I told y'all I was gonna look crazy. So now the lipstick I'm gonna be using is MAC Stone. I love this color. And when I tell you I used to wear the hell out of this color, please. And I'm going right over the black liner. Okay, and then I want to get a lip pencil and just kind of fuse these two together. So I'm just gonna take down my hair. So like I said, I did film a video on this. It should be up now. For my baby hairs, I'm just gonna use a little bit of this hair butter. It's by Maui Moisture. I love this hair butter, by the way. I was using gel for a while. Like I was a teenager. Nothing wrong with gel, I was just kind of using it too much. But then I found this hair butter and I'm really glad that I did actually. Because it works well, like it works really well for doing stuff like this. It has a good hold, it dries like rather nice, so very cute. I kind of want to put something in the middle to lighten up my lips. I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer. So I'm just gonna put this on the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna take that lip brush and just put a little bit in the middle. Did it work? I think it worked a little bit. So I'm just gonna put these up. Oh my god, so cute. So cute. I love it. All right, so this is the final look. Again, I hope I'd answered everyone's questions. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see how I did these braids on my hair, check out the video right before this. I will link it below. And stay tuned to see my next videos. I'm taking this time during quarantine to film everything that I have on my list, to get everything, check everything off, get everything to you guys that I want to, you know, create. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.